Skip to content: Chicago Straight, New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, UK. Dates. Search homepage Squid-Eyed Ape. Home history of gangs. Interviews. Forum Squid-Eyed Wiki. Clip decryption. Home USA. Chicago dossiers. Jerome Lil Boo Anderson, the story of one of the two creators of the 600, from birth to death. Files. Jerome Lil Boo Anderson, the story of one of the two creators of the 600, from birth to death. By Squid-Eyed Ape. Posted November 18, 2019. 20 comments. Share on Facebook. Tweet it. Go. Founder of the 600 and famous demon of South Chicago, Lil Boo was not a rapper, but he had as much recognition as a rapper, if not more. Active since the time of the Brick City, it will remain a legend in the south of Chicago, be it for his set and his allies or enemies he terrorized. Who is the big Lil Boo of the 600? Jerome Anderson, his real name, was born on January 27, 1993. He was killed at the age of 22 in 2015, in Chicago. He measured 1 meter and 73 centimeters for 64 kilograms. Concretely, we know nothing of his childhood. Taking into account that he was known to be a gangster and only a gangster, his story is very difficult to trace, if we compare to an L.A. Capone, FBG Duck, Chief Keef etc. And in truth, his story is based on violence, his shootings, his murders, indirectly or directly, and not on his popularity. To talk about his first activities, we have to go back to the time of the Brick City. Since yes, the Brick City was still a dated set, and even though they didn't have the reputation of the 600, they were there. During this time, the Brick City, which is merged with a squared town, set destroyed by Haro City, just like the Brick City, is at war with Haro City mainly, as well as small Black P. Stones sets. Lil Boo doing the rakes in the Brick City days. At the time, then, Lil Boo was a gangster disciple, like more than half of Brick City. He was then very close to famous gangsters like Young Famous, 600 Breezy, Stello, as well as D-Thang. But if Lil Boo was a duo with another gangster, it was D-Thang. Indeed, Lil Boo and D-Thang used to cycle around Haro City and shoot inside of their enemies. It should be noted that during the Brick City era, even if D-Thang and Lil Boo were respected and feared, they weren't considered goes. Especially since at that time the Brick City had even more small teams than the 600. So, back to Lil Boo. It is obviously with D-Thang that he will participate in his first murder, and not the least. Since the first murder Lil Boo is involved in is none other than Hottie, from Haro City. We are September 21st, 2008, and D-Thang, Lil Boo, Stello, and an owned river off the Brick City 600 are on their way to the Haro City district. D-Thang leaves Hottie no chance. Lil Boo participates in his first murder, at the age of 15. D-Thang x Lil Boo because yes, at that time, Haro City totally dominates their enemies, be it the Brick City, the Squirt Town, or even the WIIC City. Even if the Brick City responds from time to time, their power strike is very far from equal to that of the 600 that we have known. But with a Lil Boo and a raging D-Thang, too, among others, they show that they do not let go. And when Lil Boo isn't alongside D-Thang, he's alongside his big brother, Trigga, who, like his big brother Domo, was an OG off the Brick City. He is currently incarcerated. Trigga x Lil Boo x day. Then, as said above, the Brick City was at war with a few small Black P. Stone sets nearby. I don't have a year or a date, but it was during the Brick City era, so around 2009. With one of the two big brothers and D-Thang, Lil Boo will accompany the latter in this Black P. Stone's neighborhood in question to see Mojo kill himself. A second murder witnessed by Lil Boo, in just under 2 years. And we arrive in mid-2010, around the creation of the 600. Haro City dominating the Squared Town, Brick City Alliance, D-Thang decides to react. He will then found with Lil Boo the 600, and not the Team 600. D-Thang and Lil Boo will then make so that the 600 is a set of black disciples, and will then form an alliance with the WIIC City, then Lamron. Alliance, which will be validated by the ghosts of Lamron. Subsequently, they will then recruit members on the right and on the left, in front $Treat and WIIC City mainly. They will then also ally themselves with the Time, which are also already enemies with Haro City. Their common goal, to eradicate Haro City. But by doing this, they also expand their group of enemies. Lil Boo was already very active against Haro City as well as the small Black P. Stones sets. But when the 600 was created, he took part, like the whole 600 in reality, in the war against the mob. Still, Lil Boo and D-Thang will be the first two to really get active against mob. Still by bike, They go in 2010 to approach a group of the mob where Jamo, killed in 2017 but who was already respected at the time, was present with his girlfriend, and who is not a member, Crystal, as well as other members of the mob. D-Thang and Lil Boo open both the fire on the group, affecting both Crystal and 3 other members of the mob. Their main target, Jamo, escapes him. The young girl is therefore killed on April 15, 2010 by the 2 King of the 600. Crystal from mob. After this murder, Lil Boo will calm down a bit. Always present in the shootings, he will especially lose his sidekick in 2011, D-Thang, killed by Dome of Haro City to avenge his friend Hottie. We cannot really say that it cooled him in view of future events, but Lil Boo participates in the music videos of the rappers of the 600, mainly Eddie and S. At this time. When L.A. Capone wants to get into rap and suddenly, before having this nickname, he was called Lil Assassin. Lil Boo deems that this nickname is not suitable for a rapper. He will then give him the name of L.A. Capone so that he starts to rap. A nickname that the whole world will know later. M-Thang x Lil Boo x L.A. Capone. And besides, speaking of L.A. Capone, it is with Lil Boo, as well as another member but still alive, that the young rapper will carry out his first, and only, murder. Indeed, Ode, Omar Kaber, boasts of having killed Baldy of the 600, while this one had nothing to do with the murder, neither near nor far. The Capone being close to Baldy will take this matter personally. Lil Boo will then organize the murder of Ode and take the Capone with him, as well as the other member in question. He participates in his third murder indirectly when L.A. Capone kills Ode with several bullets. It was March 11, 2012. In the meantime, Lil Boo will have a shootout with C-Ball of STL in 2011, before C-Ball was arrested, and then Lil Boo will resume being active against mob. After D-Thang died, he completely let go of Haro City and let the younger ones take care of it. Its main target, the mob. He's also going to have a personal fallout with billionaire Black's little brother, Richie Jerk. The best known story is when Richie Jerk beat up Lil Boo with a shovel. The two had several brawls, mostly won by Richie Jerk. A fact that Lil Boo will have a hard time accepting. He will then try to kill him but in vain. In 2014, Lil Boo will be on all fronts. Mob, 051 Young Money and Taekwon World will all be struck by the thunderbolts of the last king of the 600, still alive. First, in February 2014, Lil Boo organizes a first murder where he will be present. He then took with him D Rose from the 600 as well as Lil Loss from Front $. Treat. The 3 men will then go to kill Big V alias Venzel of Taekwon World, and Lil Boo will let the 2 young shooters take care of the murder. On several occasions, they shoot in pairs and kill Venzel, aged 14. Less than 2 weeks after Venzel's murder, Lil Boo is at a party on Murda Town. Shots are fired in his direction by Timo de Murda Town. Murda Town and the 600 are allied. Lil Boo then thinks the shots are meant for him and returns with a killer team, D Rose, XXX, Day and Rondo number 9. Unfortunately, as everyone knows, this story ends with the murder of the innocent taximan Jovan Boyd. A murder that was not planned, at least not on an innocent person. This story will lead to the arrest of Rondo number 9 and Day. The story of Venzel, it will lead to the arrest of D Rose. In 2 weeks, Lil Boo ruins the lives, indirectly, of 3 members of his set. In June 2014, Rebelloed. Lil Boo is on his way to avenge Lil Steve on the 600. Along with Stello and another member of the 600, they are ready to kill Scrap of the mob. Stello was the driver and Lil Boo and the other member as the shooter. The 2 shooters then fire on Scrap, both hitting him several times. Scrap was killed on June 7, 2014. In the meantime, Lil Boo engages in a personal entanglement with Polo of the 051 Young Money, who is not really a gangster but who is a much-loved member. In addition to making love with Polo's wife, taking into account that Lil Boo was in a relationship with Booby from Haro City for years, and also knowing that Lil Boo made love to many women in couples of O Block 600, he attempts to extort Polo on June 30, 2014. Everything does not go as planned. Lil Boo will end up killing Michael Patton aka Polo from 051 Young Money, and no, Polo's death has nothing to do with any revenge for L.A. Capone, which was 17 years old. After the death of Blood Money, in 2014, Lil Boo still tries to avenge him. They were quite close, by going to try to kill the Blood Money killer. Book x Lil Boo x DXT 60 0 x Rondo number 9. Lil Boo x Booby. Polo of 051 Young Money. After this murder, Lil Boo is clearly wanted by 051 Young Money and Haro City. He then abandoned the mob and focused on the 051 Young Money. He will even attempt to kill Melly aka Grim Reaper of Chicago, who was killed in September 2019. And after more than a year and a half of shootings against the 051 Young Money, Lil Boo is trapped by a woman. On April 3, 2015, Lil Boo walks on a street in the SKD block, set merged with 051 Young Money. As it is morning and Lil Boo comes out of this woman's house, a car is waiting for him. Several men await him, including Motor from Haro City and a member of 051 Young Money. They leave no chance for Lil Boo, who dies at the scene of the crime, next to a vehicle. The last king of the 600 is killed at the age of 22. Their friend Polo from 051 Young Money is avenged. The nickname Tirehead was born. I'll take a break from the multiple arrests of Lil Boo. Indeed, even if he did not do much in prison, he went through the arrest box 3 times. The first was on December 28, 2011, for drug possession. He comes out on bail of $1.000. His second arrest is on June 28, 2012, for possession of cannabis. He was also released on bail. Then finally on July 22, 2013, where he was arrested for burglary. Sentenced to 3 years in prison, he will not even serve half of his prison sentence. Young Famous X Inkidi X Lil Boo X 600 Breezy. D Rose X M Thang X Lil Boo X HK. Manny X M Thang X Lil Boo. Stello. Left X Lil Boo. Right. Author. Squid-Eyed Ape. See author's posts. 051 Young Money 600 Black Disciples Booby Brick City Date Thanked. Rose Front $sign Street Gangster Disciples Damo Haro City King Lil Boo Crystal Lil Assassin Lil Boo Lil Lost Melly Mob Scrap Murder Town Ode A Polo Richie Jerk Rondo Number 9 Squirt Town Stello Timo Trigger Tycoon World Venzel. You may also be interested in. Posted June 21, 2020. The history of Dro City. Before starting the article, I wanted to thank Aceway30 from Swablock who helped me with the story. You can go on. Posted September 4, 2019. Robert Yummy Sandifer, Chicago's youngest known killer. WHO was on the fly. 3 comments. Robert Sandifer, maybe this name doesn't ring a bell. However, the nickname Yummy still resonates in Chicago and particularly in Roseland. Comma. Posted September 5, 2018. Bang Da Hitta, why he killed Deshaun from Hula Gang? Their conversation before he kills IT and plus 551 reviews. We no longer present him. Bang Da Hitta is known and recognized in the north of Chicago. He is a member of the. Posted December 3, 2017. The story of Terry Berry, told by his former teacher. 574 reviews. This is a translation taken from the letter from Terry's teacher, after his death. Terry Berry, your name is Terry Berry, I said. Leave a comment. You must log in to post a comment. 20 comments on Jerome Lil Boo Anderson, the story of one of the 2 creators of the 600, from birth to death. 16 comments, 4 pings. Freethaguize November 18, 2019, 19h 52 minutes. Are Murdertown and 600 allies? I could already imagine many 600 listening to the music of Timo. Log in to reply. Squid-Eyed Ape. Post author November 18, 2019, 20h 39 minutes. Yeah, they still allies. Log in to reply. Nafufuna November 18, 2019, 19h 54 minutes. D Thang killed Mojo? Log in to reply. Squid-Eyed Ape. Post author November 18, 2019, 20h 39 minutes. No, one of his older brother killed him. Log in to reply. Freethaguize November 18, 2019, 19h 57 minutes. Could you talk more about Lucas? I heard Day talking freebians on the song 60. Is this guy a 600 killer? Log in to reply. Squid-Eyed Ape. Post author November 18, 2019, 20h 39 minutes. Beans was a shooter but not a killer. Log in to reply. Mobile Legends hack November 19, 2019, 9h 45 minutes. There's certainly a great deal to know about this issue. I really like all the points you've made. Log in to reply. Squid-Eyed Ape. Post author November 21, 2019, 17h 27 minutes. Yet, both bro. Log in to reply. Squid-Eyed Ape. Post author November 21, 2019, 17h 33 minutes. Not kill a key bro, he was locked up. Only key and moosh. Log in to reply. I survived 100 days of school. Shirt January 30, 2020, 18h 21 minutes. Great delivery. Solid arguments. Keep up the amazing work. Log into reply. Flack 5600 Valve February 7, 2020, 4h 48 minutes. This website was, how do I say it? Relevant. Finally I have found something that helped me. Thanks. Log into reply. Call of Duty mobile hack aimbot February 7, 2020, 16h 28 minutes. Hello. I think that I saw you visited my website, so I came to return the favor. I am attempting to find things to improve my website. I suppose it's okay to use some of your ideas. Log into reply. Flack 5600 bypass Valve February 13, 2020, 6h 33 minutes. Attractive component to content. I simply stumbled upon your blog and in accession capital to claim that I acquire actually loved account your weblog posts. Anyway, I'll be subscribing on your augment or even I fulfillment you access persistently fast. Log into reply. Flack 5800 water softener February 14, 2020, 2h 49 minutes. Hi, I do think your website could possibly be having web browser compatibility problems. Whenever I look at your website in Safari, it looks fine. However, when opening in IE, it's got some overlapping issues. I simply wanted to provide you with a quick heads up. Besides that, fantastic website. Log into reply. Flack 5600 SXT for sale February 14, 2020, 5h 13 minutes. Wow. At last I got a website from where I'd be able to truly get helpful facts concerning my study and knowledge. Log into reply. CBD for athletes February 21, 2020, 22h 38 minutes. This site was, how do I say it? Relevant. Finally I've found something that helped me. Thank you. Log into reply. Browse articles. Previous article. Carlton FBG Duck Weekly, his history, from birth to today. Back to the list of articles. Next article. Rappers Gangsters That Are Balances. Copyright 2021. Squid-Eyed Able. Rights reserved. Powered by WP. Made with a customizer theme.